It's been a while. I've missed you. Now, I've missed our competitions, I've missed our contestants, but most importantly, I've missed sharing these videos with you. The Colorado competitions have been around for 6 years now, and they've evolved into something truly special. We have contestants who are friends outside of the show, relationships who have formed on the show, so many special connections, yet still, year after year, people come back to continuously play these games. So here's what's gonna happen. This is Big Brother Colorado, Reign of Ice. It's fitting for the winter, and if you're a longtime fan of our shows, you're gonna enjoy this one in particular. And then after this one, maybe there'll be more, maybe there won't be, but the point is we've put a lot of hard work and effort into releasing this one, and we are truly excited for you to see this. So, sit back, relax, enjoy with a friend, and welcome to Big Brother Colorado. Alright, before we start this season, there's a bit of context you need to know. Since 2017, Rockledge Studios has produced a linear series of competitions. Way back in 2018, Riley Burgess won the first season of Survivor Colorado. That same summer, Carissa Shetler won the second season of Survivor, but a close second was given to Dylan Reeder, who was a fierce competitor in challenges and an emerging strategic threat. The next year, during the first season of Big Brother Colorado, newbie Andrew caused chaos and sent the victor Carissa home early on. That season ended with Chris Villanueva taking home the crown and longtime competitor Jules Lance coming in second. But the fireworks were just beginning when Survivor New Mexico host Matthew Evans joined Dylan Reeder, Riley Burgess, and Andrew Bassett on Survivor Colorado Season 3. During this season, Andrew voted out Riley first, and while Dylan and Matthew originally had an alliance, Matthew brutally blindsided Dylan. Andrew went on to vote out Matthew at the final four. Dylan and Matthew have not spoken since the events of Survivor 3, and there's a lot of history between everyone who's ever played these games. And instead of letting time heal all of this beef, we decided to settle it the same way it all began. Come on in, guys!
If you aren't rooting for me at this point, you're doing something wrong.
I'm planning on staying pretty true to my people.
It's kind of like Game of Thrones, winter is coming.
Figure out the game as it goes. To go with the flow. I've never watched Big Brother.
I think I should win.
Kind of going in more blind. Root for the underdog.
Wow, look at this. Welcome everybody to the second season of Big Brother Colorado. Guys, I'm so grateful that you all came out today. I'm really excited to see you all play. This is truly an amazing cast of people, and I'm excited to see it play out. So let's just go down the line really quick and introduce yourself. So Dylan, I know you, but introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Dylan Reeder. I play football and trombone at Coronado. I've been in like all the past competitions except the Amazing Race, so you probably know me. Thanks.
Hey everybody, I'm Janae. I also go to Coronado. I play trumpet in the band. I'm also a runner. I run track for Coronado as well. This is my first ever competition, so I'm looking forward to playing with all you guys and hopefully winning. We'll see.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I am in college. I'm a theater major, and I'm back again.
Hi, I'm Grant. I'm a history major at Metropolitan State University in Denver. This is my first competition as well, and looking forward to it.
Hi, I'm Riley Burgess. I played in Survivor Season 1 and Survivor Season 3, and that's pretty much it. This is my first Big Brother, but I'm excited.
Hi, I'm Ian. I play hockey in Southern Oregon, and I only do Season 2 things. I did Season 2 Survivor, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Tessa. I do theater at Pine Creek, and this is my first production here.
Hi, I'm Kristen Shetler. I also do theater at Pine Creek. I was in Survivor Season 1, and I won Survivor Season 2, and then I did Big Brother Season 1.
Hi, I'm Emma Radigan. This is my first competition and my first project with Rockledge Studios at all. So I'm excited to be here.
Alright, wow. Let's just talk. Riley, winner of Survivor Colorado Season 1, okay? But then Carissa, winner of Survivor Colorado Season 2. You guys already have huge targets on your back going into this game. How do you guys think that is gonna play out today?
I think that the fact that I did pretty poorly in Big Brother shows that it was kind of just a fluke that I won in Season 2. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm not this huge threat because I did really bad in Big Brother, so I'm still struggling for alliances just as much as everybody else.
I'd say getting voted out first in Survivor Season 3 was kind of the like, okay, you won, so we'll vote you out first. So now that we're kind of past that, there's another winner here. I'm hoping that whole voted out first thing is
Just
in
team
the
up.
past. That's in the past, yeah.
Well, like, Dylan, come on, man. This is your 5th competition now? Wow. I mean, how many times does it take for you to play and win?
Probably 5.
5?
Five
Okay,
times.
I could see it. All right.
So
Now-
vote out first.
You're
I'm kind of like a
only-
giant threat every year, so people got to get me out because they don't want to play with me.
Okay, your homie Chris Batanero isn't here to, help you out. So how is that gonna play into today?
I don't know. Chris is up skiing in the mountains, so hopefully he's having a great time. But I don't know how much that's actually going to impact my game, considering I haven't played with him really for 2 seasons. So
Okay, and Tessa, what's going through your mind going up against all these other people who have played competitions before?
Well, I'm definitely a little nervous, but not like too nervous where I won't be able to play well.
Andrew, come on, man. This is your
Come on.
second. This is your second or third competition, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm kind of hyped up. I had a lot of coffee this morning, and it's pooling.
Okay. Janae, your first competition. What's going through your mind?
I'm pretty excited. I don't really know any of these people, so I'm interested to see how it's going to play out. But I'm very excited, a little nervous, but should be a good day.
And Emma, same question.
There's a lot of fear, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Too.
we smell it.
Okay. Grant, come on, man.
Come on.
This is also your first competition. What's going through your mind?
I just want to get started. Let's do
All
this.
right, let's. But we have to first talk to Ian. Last but not least, we don't have to talk to you.
It's fine. What do you want to know?
You were a huge challenge threat in season 2. How's that going to be perceived in this season?
Feels great, Dylan. Well, I don't really know what's going on. I got the basic rundown just like 10 minutes ago, but I don't really know what's going on, so don't hurt me.
All right. Then. All right. Well, guys, this is our 6th competition of Rockledge Studios competition. Throughout the years, we've had lots of icons who've played these games, And since this is our second Big Brother and one of our biggest and best competitions yet, I think it is only fitting that we bring in another player from a former competition. So guys, say hello to your old friend.
Oh my god!
The time. The twist is he has to keep the mask on.
Say hello to Matt.
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
I was really bad.
Perfect.
This is a game changer.
Yeah, that was pretty
Solid.
Dylan,
thought
I
you were
see a
Cade.
shocked reaction from you. What is going through your mind?
I thought you were in New Mexico.
It's only like a 5-hour drive, you know. It's not that far.
Right, you had to play. I shouldn't have suggested it, but
Matthew, you've driven up here again
Yes, that's-
from New Mexico
that's
to
correct.
Colorado. How was the drive, first of all?
It was good. It was good. Nice drive. Happy to be here for the weekend. I'm really excited to be back.
Good. Well, we're excited to have you because this is a cast of 10 people and only one of you is walking away with the $50 at the end of the day.
Quick question: did you bring in Cade just to completely throw it?
I might have done that. I might have done that. Cade might have another role down the road. I'll say that. All right, guys. Well, if you do not know how Big Brother works, it's very simple. It's like Survivor inside. There's going to be a competition, and then it's for the head of household, and then whoever gets that will have the power to nominate 2 people to put them on the block, and then you guys will compete in a power of veto contest, and whoever wins the power of veto contest has immunity that they can either play or keep for themselves or do whatever they want with that. And then it will just cycle through, and then at the end of the day, there will only be one person left standing. So, yeah. All right. Now, based all on that first impression, it's time to get to our first HOH. So, everybody, I have a gift for you. Okay. From this bag, you are going to draw a rock.
oh yay! Flashback to Survivor 3 where I get screwed over by a rock draw.
Everybody, you're going to hold out your hand and you're going to reveal your rock. 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Oh, I was gonna drop it.
Okay. If you have a white rock, you're going to step on this side. If you have a black rock, you're going to step on this side. Now, based solely on those first impressions that we just gave, white rock, you will be voting for the head of household out of your group. Black rock, you will be voting for a different power in this game, and you do not know what it is out of this group.
Hi, I'm Matthew. Nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Matthew.
Sweet.
He's a great talker too.
All right, so first of all, I'm going to read the votes for the head of household. First vote, Andrew. Andrew. Okay, that's 2 votes for Andrew. Riley. Andrew. That's 3 votes, Andrew.
First person voted out.
Andrew, with the majority, you will be the first head of household. So I will get you your crown in just a minute. But now we're going to do the other power. First vote, Alex. Vote for me. Carissa. Ian.
We're all over the place.
Yeah,
We clearly didn't talk.
Carissa. Okay, so that's 2 votes, Carissa.
Spelled more correctly.
And 1 vote, Ian. 1 vote, Emma. So Carissa, with that being said, you are
The unknown
the
power.
unknown power. And for this, you have to leave instantly and go inside. You will find your power in the downstairs diary room. Okay? So go head out.
I'm terrified.
And for the rest of you, Carissa, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so this is a great season. I'm to a great start. Totally coming back. All right, we're going.
The rest of you have about 15 minutes to strategize before Andrew will have to make his nomination. There we go. Good luck.
See you guys.
So did we really send Cade
watching
home?
your
Where'd he
movies.
go?
Oh really? Oh awesome. Really good.
So, game has started. I came out as the secret contestant. Everyone seemed pretty excited, or not excited, but surprised to see me. No one saw that coming. They all thought I was someone else under that whole, dramatic mask and hood and everything. So I haven't had a chance to talk to anyone yet, though. The game has started, and I have no idea where I stand in this. It could very well be that everyone is already plotting to get me out because they already see me as a threat, even though I really don't know what I'm doing today. So I just need to get talking to people and just kind of see what's going on, because I have zero idea at all. I wanted to talk to you first too.
Okay,
So let's talk. Yeah.
Okay.
So you
go
talk
ahead.
first. You talk
Yeah,
first.
go ahead. You talk first.
It has been weighing on me what I did back then. This is not game talk. I wanted to start out with that. Like,
Okay.
it was a mistake game-wise, but it also has just been weighing on me. So, regardless of what happens today, if you guys feel like I need to be voted out first, I would understand that. I haven't had the opportunity to do any pregame in this, so I have no idea what's going on at all.
There's
no idea where I stand.
I don't know if there's kind of like two sides of the house, sort of.
Okay,
But a lot
sure.
of people like to do the dropouts and like replacements. It's kind of shuffled up, so that's gonna
Okay.
like work in your favor.
Sure.
Because there's there's a lot of stragglers right now.
Right.
In that way, but I just want to let you know, like, you know, I don't have like any like vengeance anymore. I don't like care. I just care about winning today.
Sure.
Like, so anything that happened in Survivor 3, I don't care about.
Okay,
You know, like
okay,
it's
sure.
recorded, it's in the past, it's done.
Sure,
And I'm willing
sure,
to work
yeah.
with you, but I also know that you're willing to like, you know, backstab me if it like benefits your game, and you know, I respect that because
Sure.
you know we all want to win.
Right.
And I just want to let you know that I'm willing to work with you, and even like, you know, what happened with Survivor 3.
Sure.
But also that I'm never gonna have my 100% trust with you because of what you did.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, here's what's up. I don't think Abe was know what's going on. Hey. So the unknowing alliance.
Yeah. I vibe.
Cool. Vibe with it. Boom.
Yeah.
We're gonna be the worst alliance ever. Somebody's calling me. Hey, what's up?
I want to be on your team here. I understand what you're saying about the fact that the trust isn't totally there. That makes perfect sense. But you've competed so many times. Alex has told me when we went out down in Albuquerque how badly you want to win.
Right.
So if you're willing to work with me,
Right, I know, and I also know you're telling me like what I want to hear right now.
I respect that. I respect that. Yeah.
Because like as a game player, I know like you're gonna want to win. Like when we're in that mid game, I know like you don't.
Sure.
You don't have to
I get
pretend
mid
like you
game.
don't.
Yeah. I mean that's fair. That's fair.
You don't
yeah.
have to pretend like you don't want to win.
Sure,
But I
sure.
just wanted to say I'm willing to work with you. Like I don't hold any grudges.
Sure.
And now we're cool.
Sure.
So none of us know how the game works. Is that correct? All I know is what Andrew explained. Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
Yes. Okay. What's his name?
Which one? The one doing the interview?
Yeah, the tall dude.
Matthew.
Matthew. Okay. Cool. Oh my God, he's scary, dude.
He's
Seriously.
really tall.
Yeah, I feel like I have to wear stilts.
I know. I'm like.
Just be like, he killed it in season 3. I'm like scared.
The split generally is like Andrew, Janae, and I, and Riley. That's a 4. Like stragglers are probably considered Grant and Ian, but they're leaning more towards us,
Okay.
our side, because we messaged them before the game and said, hey, you know, we're willing to work with you.
Right.
We know you're new. If you need help, just let us know. We'll
Sure.
play with you. And the other side of the house is Carissa, probably that other girl, Chris's friend. And Chris has unknown power now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if she gets numbers, something bad could go down.
Sure.
So that's why I'm just coming up to you. I'm saying, you know, you're like we're good with you working with us.
Sure.
But,
Sure.
you know, if we like saw you like you know like actively working with them, or if we heard anything, then you'd be like on our radar.
Yeah, and that makes perfect sense.
Right.
Yeah. So I just want to find my place in this new group.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I gotcha. Yeah, that's fair. All
So
right, sweet.
cool. It's good to see you again.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah. Wait. What are we doing?
Here you go, and then you do that.
Okay. Nice.
There you go.
Good to talk to you.
Good talk.
The pre-gaming for this season has been absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like off the charts.
Really?
So
Everybody's talking.
Oh, no.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
My getting voted out first fears are diminishing, but there is a secret power that's floating around, and I have had bad blood with Carissa after the first Big Brother season, so it's kind of stressful, but I am switching up my strategy this time, trying to make more genuine relationships, which I haven't. Last season I did a whole trusting one person, only person thing, and that worked pretty well, but this time I think having more allies will be beneficial, and it's stressful, so I'm hoping I can make amends. Let's say if we could do like a deal for like the first 3 rounds to just keep each other off the block at all, and if I win a veto or something, if someone else puts you up or something, I'll take you down for like the first 3 rounds, and then we'll go from there.
That's good.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Next!
I love how you just have this like interview post up.
Yeah,
over
I
here.
was like, well, the first time I played this game, I was like, I'm gonna be the nice guy, and then I stabbed her in the back. This time, I'm like, fuck it, I'll be the king.
Fuck
off the
it.
bat. So
You're just embracing it. Cool.
yeah, no, I think we're chilling now.
Chilling.
Now that you guys are safe for the first round, I guess I don't really know who do you think we should put up, because the thing that scares me is that now
That
she has
special
power.
Yeah. Well, and all
So it makes me not want to put her up right away because of it. But is that stupid to not do it? Because then she has it longer.
But the biggest thing right now, honestly, is just like intertwining alliances, like big group alliance here, big group alliance here, and like people crisscrossing. Like, I can barely even keep track of like. There's no 2 definitive groups. There's just she's with him and he's with this person, and it's crazy right now. So I don't know. I don't think anybody really knows what to expect from this first vote.
So I'm not really too sure what I want to do. All I know is that you and I are chilling. So I think for the next couple of rounds, we can have each other's backs and stuff.
Right. Yeah, it seems not cool to like put one of the new people up like
That's what
immediately.
No, yeah, we're not at all.
So like
I definitely feel that. Okay, I'll keep thinking.
Okay.
Cool. Next!
Of ice.
Welcome to the Reign of Ice. I am the Ice King, and
I'm the Ice Queen.
and you have been voted as the ROI of this round.
The rain of ice. Okay, sorry.
For the ROI, you will have an advantage, but you still can be voted out.
Okay.
Your advantage for this round is you will have to nominate one person to be put on the block.
Okay. Crazy. Okay.
Neat. Okay. You've done it. Good job. Cool. Good job.
We've done it, boys.
How you doing, Carissa?
Wild.
Yeah, so you're gone.
I was gonna be going home. I was gonna be like, you have been voted to leave. The ice queen. Wow. You don't understand. I wiped out on that ice. I like completely. It was a mess. Can I put this over my stand hat? Would that be a look?
Maybe.
Right now we're talking about. I have a power that I can't talk about, but it's useful. This round, so it's not gonna affect later in the game.
I'm feeling pretty confident, but we'll see. There's a couple maybe weak links that we might have to either get out or bring along with us, so that's just gonna have to kind of play out. But I'm feeling good. I think this is going pretty well. I'm still a little nervous because, you know, it's a stressful game, but I think it's going well.
Wait, we didn't discuss who we're putting on the block this round.
Well, it's Andrew's decision, but I don't know. I've talked to him, and like me and Janae are safe. I don't know if you are, but hopefully your advantage can like save you. But you don't. We're not going to vote you out. Like you have our votes, and I've talked to.
I'm
I just
not
talked
safe.
to.
I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I just talked to Matt, and he's like he wants to work with me, and I guess he feels bad about season 3, but he's a threat.
Yeah.
He's a threat, and if I won an HOH, I wouldn't be against nominating him. You know, I just told him that, like, the things he wanted to, like, hear to make him feel safe. Like I said, hey, I have numbers right now, and I don't feel like voting you out. I'm willing to work with you. You know, I can't trust him. Like, he's the reason I voted on season 3. And somebody, if, like, especially when that mid game hits and you, like, you see the finish line, there's no stopping. You lose everything, like, mentally. Like, even if you've won before, even if, like, anything, like, has happened, even if you don't even care about the game, you see the finish line and you just gotta go for it.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
Hi, nice to meet you. Tessa.
I know in the past that, because I know that you're friends with Carissa. Carissa and I have butted heads our first season when we played together. We went to war with each other. But moving forward, I'm doing a different strategy where I kind of make allies instead of stabbing everyone in the back. So I think no bad blood, and I want to talk to her too. I haven't talked to her since she went inside. Everyone's been so nice, and no one said anything that's sketchy, so it's kind of worrying me that I will have to put up someone who's really nice. Who, if you had won, who would be on your like radar? Because I'm not trying to put the power right now.
Yeah, I don't know anyone like
It's all
well
random,
enough.
right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
'cause
So it would just be random.
I feel like if, for voting first, it would have to, and this definitely goes against myself, but it would have to be the people that don't know what the hell they're doing, I think. Like,
see, that's what I'm like, do I do that? People
or
who
the
don't know what they're
people
doing
with
so they won't
power.
be like vengeful
Yeah.
on me? Or do I do the people that are threatening so we get them out of the way, you know?
Yeah.
It's a toss-up, but I'm definitely thinking that maybe people who don't really know what's going on won't be so upset about it.
yeah, I feel like they'll just kind of be like, yeah, I mean, it's the first
Right.
whatever, so there's
Definitely.
always, next whatever.
Yeah, it's... And everyone's been so nice, so I'm
Yeah.
like, great. I'm like, I wish I had
Yeah.
beef again. But. All right, well, we're chilling for this round, and I think if I keep you safe this round, if you would return the favor,
Yeah, for sure.
then I think we're just vibing.
So what's up, man?
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
I swear to God, I had absolutely no idea you were coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is insane. It is good to see you.
It's fun to be the secret contestant.
Obviously, I'm going to say right now, you're the first name being thrown out, as
Which
well
makes
as the
perfect
person
sense.
with the power, which makes sense as well.
Sure, sure.
I don't want to do that. I don't think, especially after how we ended, because we worked so well together, and then at the very end,
Right.
it came down to me just being like, I can totally win if I get rid
Sure.
of the other person who's front runner.
Sure,
But apparently,
yeah.
I was
That
not
was fair.
thinking the jury's minds because
Right,
it
right.
went poorly. So we did work together well,
Mhm.
and I think that you're in a spot where you can use allies. And as you know, I was loyal to Connor last time till
right.
the end.
Sure.
And I haven't really talked to anyone since then. I know that Dylan is still PO'd about the whole voting him out.
Yeah, yeah, and he and I talked, and he said that he's gonna put that behind him and is willing to work with me.
Yeah,
I
think-
just don't know. You know what I mean? Because I really want.
Right.
I
at
really
the same
want
time,
to
it's not
just.
his call this way, so.
My thinking on all of this is that I just want to play some rounds.
I don't want to
you know
put
what I mean?
you here
because
to like drive 5 hours to do voted out.
Right, right, and
I want
to be. I'm a free agent right now.
And
you
I'm
know
not
what I mean?
afraid
I have no
to
attachments.
I'm not afraid to get like blood on my hands or anything. And this time I'm being like not vocal, not telling everyone my plans or anything.
Sure, sure.
But definitely more like if I get blood on my hands, like it's the game. And I've played Snake every other season. So
Right, right.
Trying something new because it hasn't worked for me to win yet.
Okay,
so.
yeah, yeah.
So I think that I'm definitely gonna keep you off and the block this first round.
So I think if Matthew's not already on, I'm gonna vote on Matthew. Yes. And then my backup would be Grant, and after that it would be Riley. Why Grant? I don't know. Dylan's afraid of him. I don't know. I think Grant might like me because I talked to him beforehand. So maybe I'll go Matthew, then Riley, then Grant. Because Riley's just smart. Riley, yeah. And he's played before, so he has the connections, whereas Grant has the newbie card.
Yeah, Andrew told me he was gonna keep me safe this round, and he was like, I just hope you'll do the same. And I was like,
Everybody's willing to vote on Matt. I've talked to people, and they're willing to vote him out. And a good replacement now would be Grant, because he's like a physical threat, and he seems kind of intelligent, actually.
I don't want to put out Grant. What have you gotten vibes from?
What are you...
I don't think this is telling me anything truthful.
Okay, I don't think Grant is a social threat.
You don't think so? I think he would be loyal. I talked about doing a bro thing with him, and he was on board with it.
Okay.
If it was like us and him.
When I talked to Madeline, he was like, yeah, I just want to see like somebody like who deserves to win. Like he was just BSing me.
Yeah.
So
Are we voting for him? Is that what's going on?
we're trying to backdoor him. And Carissa doesn't know what's going to happen, but you know what a backdoor is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to backdoor him with the power veto, but we have to win the power veto then. So if you get chosen for it, balls to the walls.
Got it. Okay.
Cool. Sweet. I just want to hear your guys' opinions on Matt. On Matthew, because he's I don't know, from like Survivor 3, he was like a super good player.
Yeah,
he's shown that he's willing to backstab people. He runs his own like version of this, and like he's a really good talker. So I feel like he's a big threat, and if we have the opportunity to vote him out, we should like as soon as possible. What is that? Are you guys on the same wavelength?
That's what I mentioned to Andrew as well. Was like, I don't know Matt, but everyone as soon as they saw him was like
oh
no,
right,
he's here, this is bad.
Right.
So
yeah, and it would be a good thing. So what Andrew's thinking right now, like if you guys don't mind keeping this on like the down low, that would be nice because we don't want Carissa to know. But he's thinking that we would nominate Carissa and Tessa and make it look like we're targeting them. And if we win the power of veto, then we nominate we take somebody off the block and put Matt up, and then vote Matt off.
Yeah.
And that means he has a lesser chance of competing in the power of veto. So that means he wouldn't be safe for the first round. But the replacement nom, we're thinking maybe Carissa because she has that power that nobody knows about. But we're not really sure on the replacement nom.
Yeah.
We're thinking we'll discuss it after we lose the power
I
of veto.
think she mentioned it wasn't anything to do with the vote, so I'm assuming it's something to do with the challenge itself.
Yeah, and she said that it would come into play this round too.
Okay.
Yeah, and it would
wouldn't
only,
keep over.
is what she said. So.
Alrighty. Okay, cool. Alright, thanks. I just wanted to make sure you guys were on the same wavelength. And like, I'm willing to work with you guys, just so you know. And sweet.
So I wasn't out here for the introductions. What's your name?
I'm Tessa. Nice to meet you.
Tessa? Okay, nice to meet you. And I got everyone else's name.
I'm
Janae.
Janae.
Janae. Nice to meet you. Just want to make sure I know
Yeah,
everyone is.
I was gonna introduce myself to you, and then everyone else like stormed
I know.
and I was just like, okay, I guess I won't.
Sure.
I'm definitely keeping my options open, but the hardest part about this first vote is knowing who to put out. I guess I'll get the blood on my hands first, so.
Welcome, contestants, to the first nomination ceremony. This is where two people will be put on the block. Now, it's been a pretty strategic couple minutes already. And I know already, Matthew, just by the expression on your face.
I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm just the secret contestant, and now I'm here, and otherwise I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so Andrew, with that being said, stand up and you will nominate one person to put on the block.
Okay.
So, Carissa, if you can give me a person to put on the block right now, I won't put you up.
Okay.
Who would you put up?
Matthew.
Okay, Carissa's out on the block.
There you go, Matthew.
Carissa, now you were voted by your people the Reign of Ice.
Yes.
So you are Ice Queen for this episode. Now, do you have something that you would like to share with everybody?
Oh shoot, where did I put it? I'm the Ice Queen. For this round, my power is to nominate one player to go on the block, and alongside one player the HOH nominates. So, Matthew.
Now, you guys have a big decision to make, because now you guys will be choosing one person each to play in the Power of Veto contest with you and the head of household.
You can go first, Carissa.
Grant.
Grant will be playing in the Power of Veto. Matthew?
Dylan.
Dylan will be playing in the Power of Veto. Okay, so Grant, Dylan, come on up here. You guys stand up. And then Andrew, come up here as well. Well, we'll have about 5 minutes left of strategy, and then we'll start the Power of Veto contest. Yeah. See you there.
Right there. Because I don't want to start that. And you seem very self-equipped, like you can handle yourself in a challenge.
Sure.
So,
I'm hoping so at this point.
And so that was my main plan.
Sure,
I was
sure.
like, I couldn't think of anyone else who would be better at the competition. Except for Andrew, because that man's a beast and
Sure.
wins everything, but he's already in.
Right,
So
yeah, exactly.
that kind of clarifies my action, but there's not much justification.
Okay,
Sorry,
that's fair.
man.
No, that's fair. I'm already on the block on the very first round. Carissa was wanting to put me up on the block even before she went on the block, and her claim is that she was doing that because she thought I could fend for myself in the challenge. But if she really is wanting to work with me, like she was kind of trying to express a little bit, I thought, why put me on the block right out of the gate? So I don't know, I wanted maybe to work with Carissa, but the problem is Dylan's telling me that he's at odds with Carissa, like the Dylan and Andrew group. And if I cross Dylan and Andrew, because I have history with both of them, they're gonna gut me so fast. So I don't know who I can trust. I feel like we need a round to happen here, some lines to be drawn, and I'm just hoping that either I can win the Power Veto Challenge or Dylan can win, because he told me that he would play it for me and bring me off the block, which is why I put him in the challenge, because I'm trying to prove that I want to work with him.
Right. So, are you okay with Matthew being like the still target? Because I know this was your HOH.
No, I don't want it anymore.
You don't want Matthew to be the.
No, I'm thinking that's stupid, and
I think it's a good idea because he's a socially he's a threat. Nobody wants to play with him. I think it's a good idea just to get him out now before he talks to, like some new people like yourself. But I know you're with us, but like other people, like Emma or maybe Tessa
right now,
could
Matt
be
thinks
impressionable.
that. Right now, I told Matt that Tessa and Carissa were gunning for him, and he agreed with that. And then by showing him that she said his name, it just solidified it.
I don't know. I talked to Matthew over there, and I told him I'd totally be willing to play with him
and
again.
And he thinks that's
and
true.
And because even he wants me to play the Power Veto for him.
He thinks it's true. So I think that we should move forward with him. I think we can do a guys thing moving forward.
I don't think I'm comfortable playing with Matthew. I'm going to be honest.
Can you do it this first round?
And vote out Carissa instead?
I think whatever happens, the replacement, if there is a replacement, will be Tessa, and we vote Tessa out.
We've decided on a few alliances. Mostly it's me, Dylan, and Andrew, kind of Ian on our side as well. And then we are attempting to get rid of both Carissa and Matthew as soon as possible, just because we don't like her ice power, and Matthew really scares us all as a player.
I've talked to Carissa, and she wants Matt out just as much as we do. That's why she renommed him.
Right.
So I think we should work with her to get Matt out, and we still have the numbers because you're on your side, Ian's presumably on our side. Then we have the numbers to get rid of Carissa's people afterwards. So then I feel like getting Matthew out right now, who everybody's kind of terrified of, and we know is a great player, like just socially, like he can like convince people to do certain things.
We do this, then Carissa goes next round.
Sure. If we have HOH power.
And our plan is to try and get Matthew out this round as much as possible. So my job is to win the competition. I have to do that.
I'm not gonna let Carissa know that like we're not voting her out because I want her to like
squirm a bit.
Yeah, I want her to squirm a bit and show her true colors. So like next round it's gonna be easier for us to like get votes against her.
That's
you know
smart.
what I mean?
Okay, then we just keep it on the wraps and we don't tell anyone anything. Okay.
Win the competition. Got it.
Yeah.
Win the comp.
Win.
Let's do it, boys. Right now, I'm sort of just in the middle between Andrew and Carissa, and both are in power, so that's like a really good thing for me. And I just got done changing Andrew. I mean, Andrew says he's this great strategist, but now that I know how to, convince him around a bit more, I think I can have the votes to get Matthew out this round. And I've told Andrew that we can get Carissa out next round, but I can always change that again because Carissa has my trust, and I trust her. So I think it's a really good thing for me because I'm gathering the trust of these people, and I'm getting to know them more. And I also have Janae, who I have 100% trust for because she's my girlfriend, and she's like, she's gonna tell me everything she hears. So I don't know. We're out gathering people's trust, and trust equals power because Carissa was just gonna be the vote, but I think I just changed it to Matt. Depending on his power veto, obviously, if Matt wins, then Carissa's probably going home. But I feel really good because I'm gathering people's trust, and that's something I didn't do in Survivor any of my past seasons. Really, I was always one-sided, and now I'm sort of in the middle, and it puts me in a position of power, and it feels pretty dope.
Has anybody talked to Grant? Have you seen Grant talking to anybody? All of the Power Veto people are away.
Oh, except for
us two.
Yeah, except for you two.
I feel bad for Matthew because he drove all that way and immediately put on the block, but I also feel like he's a major threat. And also Carissa, after they revealed the HOH, only could put one person. I figured out what her power was, but it still was like, put her up there just in case for the power stuff. But yeah, so I agree with the decision.
I didn't want to start beef, and I just put Matthew on the block and said his name to Andrew because I thought he could fend for himself, and that would be easiest to put someone who could most likely come out of it alive, not putting up someone who's gonna fail a challenge and then I just basically doomed them.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my thought process. I'm
I don't want to be a villain. I don't know. I don't want to come back for a Big Brother 2 Heroes versus Villains and be a villain.
And
I'm just worried about my Lego, so
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I still don't even understand the power of veto, but
So a lot of strategies going on right now. Andrew pretty much just like forced Carissa to reveal her biggest threat and who she was targeting, which was Matt. Which I still don't know what to think about Matt. I think he's kind of trying to play both sides right now. Both sides of what, I'm not too sure. Because there's like not really definitive alliances right now. They're all kind of mixed up. But I feel like the new people are going to be a big source of power. Because they seem to be grouping together. So I think I'm going to try and see if I can gain some power with the new people and talk to them. Maybe get some influence in there. So yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Is everybody okay with that?
So if you win the veto, you're not changing anything. You're leaving those two up there. Or?
Yeah, that's what is everybody okay with that? Everybody's okay with Matthew?
Do you want to maybe take Carissa off to make her think she's safer?
No, because I'm just going with it because of like our idea, like with Andrew, was that if we like have a storm of it and be a little, be a little weary, she's going to do what she did in Big Brother 1 and like start talking and like exposing everybody, and that's going to make everybody want to vote, which is our goal anyways. So she's like a really good social.
So if I win the competition for Carissa, I'm not going to use my power of veto for her.
Well, unless
I'm just gonna sit
unless
there.
you want to put somebody else at nobody's, but it depends on Andrew. So yeah, just say no. I'm not going to. I'm not going to use this. No, you should play for it. You should play to win the power veto. If you get it, then don't use it.
So one, did you have any clue that Matt was coming back?
No.
Did you know Matt's coming back? Okay. So what do we want to do moving forward? Because we have two options here.
Was I supposed to go out as a lie? What was your plan?
What?
What was I supposed? I'm confused what your plan was putting me on the block.
Because we have never spoken since the whole last game. So I don't know where your head's at. So what are you thinking? Because I'll be willing to take you off. We have Grant fighting, we have Dylan fighting, so we can take you off.
Is Grant,
I can put up.
do you know who Grant is going with?
Grant's chilling with us right now.
Okay, I put Matthew up because, well, and also I said it to you right first thing because I know that was it you that stopped me back during Survivor 3?
Yeah.
And so I know you guys had bad blood. So he's a threat.
Yeah.
We know this.
And he's charming, like socially.
Exactly. Yeah, and also he's just already a threat. So I was planning on putting Matthew up. I knew I had this power, so it wouldn't really reveal much if I did it.
Sure.
So, and I also thought you respected like the balls to say it up front, but I don't know. I just got a little blindsided by that.
It was definitely a scare tactic to just see it. But then the fact that you had to nominate anyone anyways, I guess we're chilling because you would have put him up anyways.
Yeah.
So I guess you would have already made an enemy. So I guess we're chilling there.
Just a little sad that I got put on the block when I answered your question.
I know. I was thinking about it last night. I was like, what can I do that's like chaotic? So that was
pretty chaotic. It was
pretty chaotic. I think that we can, if we all win, we will take you down and I'll put up some random person and we can vote him out. We'll check back in afterwards for sure, but then we should start talking about forming some alliances because right now all the new people and like the people who don't know the game are just going to expect us, the big threats, to take each other out, and that's stupid.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of what we're doing. Because, like, you had a huge charge in your back, and we probably would have not gotten along very well.
Right.
But with Matthew in the game,
we're going to fight they want us to fight a war, and they're going to slip right under. Yeah. So let's not fight that war.
I like that.
Hell yeah.
God,
also,
I hope I come out of this.
Can I get wear your crown for like 2 seconds?
Oh my god, yes. We'll swap. I'll be the ice king. I don't like playing these games because I get so invested. I still don't trust Andrew for crap, but I think it does me better to trust Andrew. Because if I convince myself I trust Andrew, then I convince Andrew I trust Andrew. And Andrew just cares about you trusting him. But also, I am so happy I voted for Grant because Dylan said, hey, don't put me in a place to get hurt. And I realized that meant, like, don't put me on the block with him so that he could try to save one of us. Like, I realized that's what he meant. But at the moment, I was just like, Dylan told me not to pick him. I don't want to get any bad blood with him. I'm just not going to pick Dylan. And I was like, who's another big guy who can win the power of veto? Grant. So I voted for Grant. I DM'd him before the game, so I was hoping, he kind of drew a liking to me. I think he voted for me for Reign of Ice. I'm sorry, I have the wrong crown on right now. This is the HOH crown because me and Andrew are switching. It's a whole thing. But so I put on Grant, and then Matthew, for some reason, put on Dylan when everyone is convinced that Matthew and Dylan hate each other. I don't know how true that is. Maybe they're planning against me, but as the way I see it right now, I have 2 people playing for me. So there's 3 people trying to get me off the block.
Are we still voting out Matt?
I don't know. We'll talk after this.
Okay.
Apparently, yes, but if we vote out Matt this round, because I would vote out Matt this round because Dylan's scared of him. So to make Dylan comfortable, I will vote out Matt.
Okay.
But that means next round Carissa scares me.
Okay.
Actually, and I would want her out.
Okay, because
So
I
if we
got
win next
a
round-
lot of votes for Matt currently, so I think we could get him out pretty
We'll
easily.
definitely get him out pretty easily. There is a redemption later on, but as of right now, if I get rid of Matt to like fix it, then I would like Carissa out next round because she's a threat to me and Matt's not.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, cool.
Let's do it.
Good.
It seems like there's two categories of people, like those that are cutthroat and those that don't care at all. So I'm not sure which category I fit into.
I feel weird, like not really having any alliances or anything.
Yeah, I
These
don't know who
people
I'm
have been
counting on
doing
right
this
now.
for years.
Right,
And I
exactly.
just kind of hopped in and I was like, what's up?
Sure, yeah.
Like, I feel like I totally am just like a target
Mm.
just because I'm new.
Oh, okay, sure. See, that's the interesting thing. You might be able to kind of get by at least the first couple rounds, just because clearly from the who they put on the block right off the bat, Carissa and I, they're targeting big threats like
Yeah,
right
that's
out
what
of the
I
gate.
thought, yeah.
So someone who is a newbie and maybe not a big threat could get by a couple rounds. I really don't want to be the first person out. I know that would be because I'm a big threat, so I can take it a little bit as a compliment, but also that would just suck because I came all the way up here. I wanted to just play some rounds with these people because I genuinely made some friends back during Survivor, regardless of the fact that we were also backstabbing each other, but like it really was friends, and so that's why I wanted to come up here, to hang out with these people again.
We're just gonna vibe. And we're gonna watch the Power Veto and cheer everybody on. And
Yes!
Yes! Yay, go!
Go you!
Go you!
Come on in, guys. Grant, Dylan, Carissa, Andrew, and Matthew, you are all playing in the Veto contest. Here's how it's gonna work. This is what you're playing for, the Big Brother Power of Veto. All you're gonna be doing for today's challenge, across the neighborhood, there are cards, and it spells something from this season. This is for Power of Veto. You wanna win this. Don't slip on the ice. Ready?
Thank you, Alex.
Go!
Honestly, I don't even need to win this, and if I do win this, it'll probably put a target on my back, so I'm throwing this.
I don't know how far to go up into people's yards.
Alex always uses the same tricks.
I'm definitely gonna use this to help Matthew.
I know what the words are. It's 10 letters. It's Rain of Ice.
Thank you. It's kind of weird throwing a comp. You know, I've never done it before. Usually I'm just like a little comp tryhard. That's probably why I always get voted out.
Trying to figure out how to hold slow rain.
4, 5, 6. I have 6 right now.
Watch me win this challenge and like not try.
I need an N and an O. And then I'm done.
Those are the ones I haven't found.
Shit, no one can find them.
I'll let you know.
Okay, I got 7.
Dylan, where else have you found them?
The fire hydrant, over in like some shrubbery. It was over by that big house.
Definitely does not spell Big Brother.
Yeah, I found a C too.
I need an N and an O.
8. Oh, come on.
How is this supposed to?
Nope. Worth a shot.
Do you have an N or an O?
I'm missing one letter.
Can good. Not very many people have found that one.
I have no actually. No. Oh wait, no, I do need no. There's none.
Okay.
And a no.
Sure.
Alex, I'm done!
Oh!
Christ!
Darn it.
Carissa, you have won the power of veto, which means you will have the power to either save yourself or one other person on the block.
So Matthew.
But Andrew can still nominate somebody. We'll see what happens.
Carissa obviously won. She's going to take herself off the block. There's no question about that. So that means right now I'm the only person on the block, which sucks. And Andrew seems like he wants to work with me, so the fact that he's head of household means that he may nominate someone who they're going to go for instead of me. I'm really hoping that that's the case. It's just going to be a real bummer to go out first, because I know people are gunning for me because of Survivor. I'm never going to live that down, but that's just the way it is. So we'll have to see how the rest of this round plays out. I really hope I'm in for at least one more round.
Yeah, I just like wanted to like let Janae like know my thought process.
Okay. Which is?
So like that comp I was not trying, and I just wanted Grant to win.
You're moving him around. I saw you moving files. It was fun.
You saw me moving files.
I was literally handing them out to people.
Yeah, that's what I was doing too, because the
I was
POV,
like, what do you need?
it's gonna put a target on your back, right?
Right.
So that's why I just put it on Grant, because he's already a physical threat, and in the mid game we can just talk about his POV win.
Okay, do I just put up Tessa and keep them enemies to me?
Keep
Well, who do I put out?
Okay, I would
What do
put
you
up
think?
Tessa because I talked to her. She's gonna stay loyal to Carissa the whole time. She will not flip because she knows she's a threat, but because they're friends, she said she's not flipping.
And then that makes Matt, if Matt for whatever reason comes back later, it'll make it look like we didn't try to get him out because I tried to put Tessa.
Yeah, okay. And then we're voting that out, you know, the
Yes,
threat.
yes,
All
yes.
right.
Janae? Big brain. We kind of need power numbers over Janae and Dylan because Janae, Dylan, and Andrew, we can't stop them. Like,
Janae's really smart. She was standing over here and he was like, it's 10 letters. And she was like, I don't know what it is.
I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. There's a lot of alliances and a lot of like secrets going on, and I just feel like kind of out of the loop. But I also feel kind of safe because I'm new and no one like knows whether to trust me or not. So I feel like I definitely have an advantage.
I think logistically, Matt doesn't actually have any power at all. Yeah, right now, but socially? Right now, okay, yeah.
He's a charmer.
Yeah. He will like get to you, and he like knows how to talk. He has his own version of this, and like in Survivor 3, like you saw it. Like he sweet talks people into doing deals that were not good for them, and I have a feeling he's gonna do that again this time if we let him. So are we all on board with getting that out? Yes?
Yes. I'm still kind of shaky on that.
So even if you want to vote Matt, or even if you want to keep him, that's gonna put a target on your back.
Yep.
If you do. Yep. So just keeping that in your head.
Yep, absolutely.
Just,
I'm aware.
Okay, good.
I think I just need to watch out for Carissa and a lot of the bigger threats like Dylan, and just keep on their good side because I really don't want to get voted off early.
Welcome to the first Power of Veto ceremony. So, Carissa, Matthew both fought really hard in the competition, but overall it was Carissa who came in first. Carissa, you now have the power of veto. Since you're on the block, you can either play that for your opponent on the block or you can take yourself off of the block.
I don't want to make enemies, and I'm really hoping you come out of this unscathed, because like I said, I only put you on because I knew that I really hope that you were someone who could fend for yourself.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm not someone who can fend for myself. This was a lucky guess, so I'm gonna save myself.
Okay, Carissa, you will use the power of veto on yourself. So you take a seat. Andrew, the power now shifts to you, the head of households. You will get to nominate one other person to put on the block.
Yeah, not much to go off of, and it sucks that the person I put up came off. I guess I'll just have to go with your next closest ally, so Tessa. I'm sorry, take a seat.
Tessa, on the block. Now you guys get to plead your case to everybody why you think you should stay, and then we will do the voting ceremony. Tessa, you want to plead your case to the jury?
Well, I'm not gonna kiss up to anyone. You know, like, I'm here for a reason, and that's because Carissa's a threat. So, I mean, y'all can do what you want to do. I'm not gonna sway anyone's opinion.
Matthew?
I feel like I'm coming into this game with, I guess, some history with a few of you from Survivor. For the most part, I feel like a free agent today, and I really want to help people who deserve to win today. So I'm a number that can be of help to someone versus, I'm sorry to have to throw you under the bus a little bit, but I think it's pretty clear that Tessa's loyalties are already pretty dead set. So keep me in the game, please.
With that being said, then I guess Grant, you'll go up to the diary room and you will cast your vote to which one of these two should be voted off.
I vote to evict Matt.
I'm voting for Tessa. I have an alliance with Matthew and I'm not going to break it, just as of yet.
I'm voting Tessa because I think Matt can be valuable. Tessa, she didn't really give much in that speech. Like, if she said pretty much anything else, would have gotten Matthew, but that speech made it where, no.
Okay, I am voting out Matthew because I think when it comes down to the two of them are both people I can trust, but Tessa is a predictable vote I can trust and I'll have my side. Whereas Matthew's a vote that could win challenges, but he's not as predictable and I think it's better safe than sorry. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know why I said thank you like a little scene or a monologue, but we're vibing.
As long as it's not known that I was trying to vote out Matthew, then it's okay. But I vote Matthew, and I'm hoping we have the majority. Matt, just please go home. Okay, man? Thanks.
The results of the vote are in. And with a vote of 3-4.
Holy crap.
Tessa, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Saucy.
Okay, I think the dice are cursed.
Wow. Tessa, say your goodbyes.
Bruh.
Sorry.
No, it's
Good
fine.
game.
Give me a hug.
But the good thing about this is, Tessa, you will get to be on the jury. So you will get to vote who wins at the end of the day.
Cool.
Okay.
Dope.
Tessa, make your way out. And
That was such an intense.
But before I let you all go back to strategy, I have one surprise.
It's Kate.
Carissa got the Rain of Ice this round, and the Rain of Ice is going to be a power used throughout the game that can be won in different ways in each HOH competition. And there will be different powers for each Rain of Ice. So, and just to officiate the Rain of Ice, I'd like to welcome back to the game 3 former icons. Chris and Jules. They are the Ice King, Ice Queen, and
Tina.
Sub-Zero. The Ice Man.
The Ice Man.
Sub-Zero, come on.
Is
blind.
They will also be judging some competitions later today.
We will constantly be judging you.
I'm a little shocked. I'm feeling kind of betrayed by like everyone because I was told several times by everyone that they were voting Matthew off first. So I'm kind of feeling like I was not really a pawn and more of, I feel like people thought of me as a threat more than they should have. when really I have no idea what's going on. I'm just kind of here. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I vote to evict Tessa.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck.
Will Dylan find out his girlfriend betrayed him? And when the contestants head on a field trip, will new alliances emerge? And when the rain of ice is unleashed on the house guests again, how will a new power shake up the game? All these questions answered next time on Big Brother.